You know that feeling, right? When a moment is so perfect, you just wish you could reach out and hold it just for a second longer? Well, today we're going to step inside a song that's all about that feeling. We're going to deconstruct the lyrics of Hold the Last Light and really experience this single powerful scene, a sunset over the sea in Morocco. And bam, just like that, we're there. The song doesn't waste any time. It drops us right into this sensory world. It's not about what's happening, it's about what it feels like to just be there in that moment. This is our starting point, pure presence, as the day just begins to fade. So the first part of this song really acts like a camera, just panning across the scene. It uses these incredibly rich sensory details to paint this picture of a world that is so vibrant and alive, but at the same time, it's gently, slowly winding down. And just listen to the language here. Everything is in this state of beautiful, gradual disappearance. The ocean melts. Footprints are fading. The wind is literally slipping away. It's not some sudden, jarring end to the day, but a slow, graceful dissolve you can almost feel on your skin. But right in the middle of all this gentle fading, there's this spark of energy. You've got a surfer cutting through the water, a brilliant flash of motion. It feels like a final defiant dance with the day's last lights. And that's paired with another human element, a skater moving along with the growing shadows. Together, these two lines just perfectly capture those last bursts of activity, the final moments of play before the world really settles into the quiet of the night. And then, after all that fleeting human motion, the scene shifts. We see camels, and suddenly the song introduces this feeling of ancient stillness, of deep time. It's such a powerful contrast, moving us from the energy of right now to the feeling of something eternal. Okay, so this is the real turning point. The song pivots, it moves from just observing the world outside to expressing this deep internal desire. It's not just about watching the sunset anymore, it's about trying to stop it. And this is where it gets so fascinating. The song shifts from English to Arabic, and the plea to stop time, it's not even coming from the narrator, it's coming from the waves themselves. It's like nature is joining in, echoing this internal feeling. This is such a beautiful transition from the external world to our internal emotional landscape. So the chorus kicks off with this line, and it expresses such a deeply physical desire. You can almost picture someone cupping their hands, trying to literally hold on to the sunlight. It's that very human, almost childlike impulse to just stop time. And then we get the Arabic counterpart. And notice the shift. The plea isn't to the light anymore, it's to the coming night, to time itself. It becomes this direct, poetic appeal to a cosmic force, just asking it to slow its inevitable advance. And this just brilliantly shows the genius of the song's bilingual structure. See, the two languages aren't just repeating the same thing. They're expressing two different layers of a single emotion. The English gives us that physical, personal attempt, while the Arabic elevates it to this metaphysical, universal plea. It's one feeling, expressed in two beautiful dimensions. So as the light fades even more, the song moves into this more surreal, almost philosophical space. This is that magic hour, right? Twilight. It's where the lines between what's real, what's a memory, and what's a dream start to get a little blurry. This line right here is the key to this whole section. Have you ever felt that? That moment in the twilight when the world you know just transforms? When objects lose their sharp edges and this sense of mystery settles over everything? That's the gateway to the song's dream state. And this question is the heart of the song's bridge. It's really the peak of all this introspection. The sensory experience has become so profound, so otherworldly, that the narrator starts to question their own reality. It's a moment of complete surrender to the beauty and the strangeness of dusk. Wow, this is such a powerful thought. The stillness of the sunset isn't just about looking back at the day that's passed. It's a moment of quiet potential, a liminal space where, for just a second, you can almost glimpse the person you might become. The end of one day holds the seed of the next. So now we've arrived at the song's conclusion. The sun has finally set, the plea to hold on is over. So what's left? What remains in the darkness? What's the lingering afterglow of this perfect moment? We're left with the final, distilled essence of the whole experience. The big show, the sunset, is over, but like the lyrics say, the feeling hasn't disappeared at all.
The first thing that stays is salt. It's that physical trace, right? The memory that's literally on your skin. It's the most direct, tangible connection back to the ocean, the wind, and the entire day.
The second is warmth. And this is both physical, the residual heat of the sun and the sand, and emotional. It's that feeling of comfort, of peace, and contentment that the moment gave you. It's the memory in your heart. And finally, a promise. And this is maybe the most profound takeaway. Every single sunset, no matter how final it feels, carries with it the implicit promise of a sunrise. It's that inherent hope that every ending is really just the precursor to a new beginning. So, as we leave this Moroccan beach, the song's final question kind of echoes, doesn't it? It was never really just about a sunset. It's about any fleeting, beautiful moment that leaves its mark, its own salt, warmth, and promise. So, the real question it leaves us with is, what are those moments for you?